While thinking of what sort of dangers could be heading towards the town, they eventually arrived at the guild's entrance. Masio breathed a sigh of relief, seeing that they'd be able to stop dragging the animals along. The guild's entrance had the same type of lights on the inside turned on, to help adventurers see better. With the sun having disappeared below the horizon, the surrounding buildings had some type of light on the front. Bright light poured out the window, the people inside getting ready for the evening meal or proceeding to end-of-day tasks. It's really different from what I remember, Ayaka thought to herself. In the city that she lived, people would be going out to the bars or heading to the local gaming center. Students would be wearing the uniforms as they laughed with friends. The feeling was like the city never slept, but in this fantasy-type setting, the town had transformed from a busy scene during the day to one that was preparing for rest. Getting through the entrance, one of the workers welcomed them. "Welcome back, adventurers. It looks like your day was a fruitful one." The worker smiled, looking cute, especially with the rabbit ears on top of her head. It raised a hand to direct them to the area where they could exchange the corpses for guild points. "Thanks." Ayaka rarely nodded her head at the girl. Unlike on the streets, where people would check out what they were doing, the adventurers inside the guild didn't pay them any mind. The people sitting in the dining area were busy either eating or talking about events that had happened throughout the day. The occasional worker would flash a smile at them, acknowledging their hard work before returning to what they were doing as part of their duties. Inside the guild, Ayaka was thankful for the wooden floors that seemed to make it easier to pull the wolves and horned rabbits forward. Making their way down the hallway where some of the shops were located, Ayaka's group headed towards the back where the monsters were collected. It wasn't long before they were able to locate the processing area. There was a single worker with dog ears on top. When Ayaka approached the counter, the worker asked, "Is this your first time exchanging monster corpses for guild points?" Releasing the rope and breathing out, Ayaka nodded. "That's correct. We actually only took a job to catch horned rabbits, but stuff happened." Nodding understandingly, the woman said, "Would you like to convert all the monsters into guild points?" Blinking several times, Kawa asked, "What else would we do with the corpses?" None of them were expecting such a question, only serving to confuse them. It didn't help that they were all feeling lightheaded from all the work. Depending on the adventurers, they sometimes take a corpse to be given to a processing company connected to someone that can manufacture items. These items can often be either weapons or armor. The woman patiently explained to them. So adventurers will just trade in the monsters that they don't need and take the ones they will be used for crafting. Tanaka's eyes widened, not expecting such a thing. "That's pretty smart." "Well, we don't have a person for making weapons for us, so we'll be trading all the monsters that we have," Ayaka said. "Understood." The woman bowed her head. Off to the side, a large door opened up and several workers of various animal types came out. Without a word, they easily picked up the monsters and took them away. When the last monster was taken away and the worker walked out of view, the door was closed. The dog-eared woman looked off to the side, typing on something with her hands. "So, we have a total of 16 horned rabbits, 8 night wolves, and 1 night wolf pack leader," the woman said. "This brings the total up to 660 guild points. How would you like this to be paid out?" She smiled at them.